Hey guys, this is Lauren from Mama Says, where I talk about tips, tricks, and products that make parenting life a little easier. So if that's something that interests you, please subscribe and you'll get a lot more videos like this. I post a new one every Friday. Alright, so today's an exciting day because this is the first video that I'm shooting from our new house in Texas. So we're Texas people now. So excuse like the boxes and the mess that's behind us. That's just our life right now, and if I'm honest, kind of our life always actually. So today I'm going to be talking about the Inglesina fast dining chair. Inglesina fast dining chair that also has a tray. We've used other high chairs at friends' house or family houses, but this is like the first one that I researched and I got, and I said this is the one for us. And one of the main reasons I got it in the first place was because about 2 weeks ago, and since my son was born, my husband was in grad school, so we lived in a really small apartment right near campus, and there wasn't much room for a high chair. So this chair, I really liked it because it's very compact. It just hooks up right up to the table. There's no legs or anything, and I thought that it was just great for the space. And I also like that you didn't just walk in and it just looked like baby things everywhere. This one, it's black, it's small, it's sort of blended in with the rest of our things, and it wasn't super in your face baby. So yeah, it's worked really well for us. There are a few reasons that I really like it. So first, I love that, like I said, really small footprint, doesn't take up much space in your house or at your table. Second thing, I love that my son gets to sit at the table with us. With high chairs, it's not like you're that far back, but there's just something a little extra special that we're all at the table together. I really enjoy that. The third thing I like is it's really easy to take off the table and take with you. So this comes in handy. We don't do this, but I do have friends that they don't use the high chairs at the restaurants. They'll use this, so they'll bring this portable high chair with them and just clip it to the table at restaurants. It's very compatible with all sorts of different types of tables. So you can bring it to restaurants if you want. For us, if we go to a friend's house to eat, I bring this with us. If we go to visit grandparents that don't have a high chair, then I bring this chair with us because I think there's nothing worse than holding your child on your lap during dinner because first of all, you get food all over you, and second of all, you can't really eat. So it's really nice to have a high chair when we go visit other people. So I love that. What else? So I talked about small footprint, very portable, love that he's at the table with us. I feel like those are 3 really big selling points. And in just a little bit, I'll show you how I take it off the table and even also how you disassemble the whole thing, because that brings me into my next part. So I have the really good things about it, but there's also 2 negatives that stand out to me. The first one is there's a little gap in between the seat and the table that is very frustrating. So a lot of food falls down in this little gap here. And we have tile or hardwood, and so it's not so terrible. I just take the little hand vacuum the goal is after each meal, usually it's at the end of the day, and just vacuum up under where my son was eating. But we're gonna get a carpet pretty soon to sort of, define the space of our open layout. And so I'll probably get a placemat to put under where his high chair is, so all the food doesn't fall on the carpet and get mushed. So yeah, so that's kind of annoying. There's a little gap here. The second thing that's a negative is that this chair, it's made of cloth. And I think the reason it's because you need these little components that all clip together, and cloth is just an easy thing to go over it. So you can sort of wipe it down after meals, but eventually you have to just take apart the whole thing and put it in the washing machine, which is not super convenient. My mother-in-law has a high chair at her house where it's all plastic, and so it's really easy to just wipe it down when you need to. With this one, you don't have that same luxury. You sort of have to, you have to take all the pieces apart, throw in the wash, which is great that it's washing machine safe, but again, kind of annoying to have to do that. But still, despite that, it's worth it to me. All the other pros that I talked about that he's at the table with us. I can bring it wherever I want to all sorts of different tables. That to me is worth the inconvenience of having to wash this in the washing machine every now and then, or putting a little food catcher underneath. All right, so this chair is on Amazon. It has a 4.5 out of 5 stars, which, yeah, I agree with that rating. It only comes with the chair. You have to buy the tray separately. Also, the way that I take this apart, so not take apart, but move to a different table if you want to take it to a restaurant or a friend's house. There's these zippers on the side, and you just unscrew this little piece that attaches to the table underneath. So there's 2 little pieces that you just screw. My issue is always remembering which way to take it to turn it so it takes off. So yeah, take it like this, take it with you wherever you want, find the next table that you're putting it on, put it on, and just screw it in. So really, really easy to move from place to place. And then, like I said, I would show you how you undo the whole thing. So this is what the chair looks like out away from the table. All right, so let me remember, because I'm supposed to do this once a week, but that doesn't really happen, especially now that we're in the midst of unpacking. All right, so there's this little piece that you push in, and then take this handle out. All right, so I have the handles off. Or not handles, sorry, the piece that screws onto the table. And it doesn't damage the tables. I should have mentioned that earlier. Like, it's pretty non-invasive. All right, there's a little plastic piece that makes the seat firm. Take that out before you put it in the wash. Then you just slide these, this silver part out that gives support on the back. So actually, I complained about having to take this apart to wash it, but really, I might have made it seem worse than it is. That was all. And here's the piece, and you just put this in the wash. All right, there it is. Again, Inglesina fast dining chair. I highly recommend it, especially if you're trying to save space in your eating area or don't want just a big, bulky high chair being in your way. Yeah. All right, if you have, again, the product is linked in the notes below. If you have any questions or you even have some high chair suggestions, I would love to hear about it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.